Good afternoon, everyone. It's Rachel here, and I just came on to share with you what I've been doing for the last few days. I forgot to post my video on Tuesday, so you're getting that one today, and I'm recording tomorrow's video in the hope that I don't forget to post that one. I've been grabbing things out of my to-do box and just doing stuff with them. I'll just move my printables out of the way. So I just wanted to show you what I'd done. So this was just a piece that was left over. I think I was making, I don't know, maybe one of those accordion butters, I don't know, pocket or something. And I had this piece left, so I've made it like a little belly band. And then I just made a whole lot of little things to attach that to this collage piece that I had flying around on my table. I actually cut it in half. I made this piece and this piece here. That actually wasn't in there. I picked it up together. So just like a tag. And then this is just a piece of lovely old book paper. It's one of the types from the 1870s, which I really like. I love the color of this and the texture. And then I made a big tag like what we did the other day. Actually, I waited for that to dry. I need to punch a hole in it. With the beautiful, this is probably 1850s book page type of paper, and I folded it like we did, and then I just put a bit on the back for writing, and then I just gathered them all together and slide them in here. Really a lot of fun. Okay, so that's that one. Now this one here, that's just the other part of that one, and I trimmed this down and just stuck a scrap on there and just made a tag. And again here, I think I might add to the top, so we'll just leave that one aside. This I had already done, just glued it to some paper. This was done, this is one from my wallpaper thing, and that's a stamped label, and then one of the ugly postcards. I just made it for writing on the back. I could put something at the top of that one too, so I'll put that out. And the same on this one too. This was just a collage piece. I'd collaged here, so I put this, I love this image. It's one of my favorites. It's just so happy. And I put this antique scanned envelope, and then some of this tape here. It's a little bit shiny, but I love it. It's transparent, and that's just a scrap there. And I'm going to put a tab on top of that. Now, these have been really fun. This was a collage piece that I had flying around, left over for when I cut up. And I left that there. I was going to cover that up, but I left it. And I just attached it to this old book page to create a journaling spot. But I could actually keep this to stitch into a journal, or it could slide in a bigger journal, slide in the belly band or something like that. I've just been having so much fun just doing it just because. Oh, this is really fun. So this is one of the folded, I've probably got an example here. Let me see. Oh, one of these. We'll do some. I'll show you how to do that one, how I did that one. And so that's a pocket that can glue. I would actually just glue that down onto a page. I put some of my printed, it's transparent A4 labels, sticky labels, and I printed on it. My printer didn't really like it that much, but it went through with a bit of complaining, and it looks like the aged tape. So I've just taken a piece of paper and stuck it in and made a big journaling spot, so that would glue down. Obviously this would go into a bigger journal, so I'll put that over there to remember to do it. We've had a pouring day. I've got my Ugg boots on. I'm so excited, and I've got a jumper on. So I pulled my sleeves up. So this is the same type of thing, and I've just really gone with the flow and just glued things down. So I'll put that aside. We've done this sort of thing before, but I think these might be slightly varied. This one's not. This one I didn't even embellish too much. I just glued this piece on, the hingy bit, and that will glue down. I've just covered that. I haven't even decorated it and just left it like that. So put that there. Oh, this was just this was a collage page that I'd already done, and I just decorated it up. Same with this one. So I just put some paper on the back, and that's a little pocket, so you can put something in there. It's just a journal card, really, and it could have some more or not. Oh, now this was really fun. So these ones, I did these yesterday. I just allowed myself to come up. I had these in my to-do box, incomplete, the postcards inspired by Wendy. I just did attach these pieces here. And then I put a little transparent pocket. I had a piece of vellum flying around. I put a piece of my tape across. So you could use washi tape if you don't have the transparent label tape. I used my little thing, but it's too thick. It's not really holding so well. Let's try again. So I'll just stick it down again. That's why I put that on there too, just to make sure that it's, you know, sort of closed, because that's a pressure point, and I wrapped it around, but I absolutely love that. And then I put this, I had this antique piece of letter or a note here. Don't know what the date is, but it's lovely. And I just put that in the pocket and I just decorated it there. Love those. Might do some more of those if I've got some more of those flying around. Same with this one. Here I just was botanical book page, and I actually put my pocket on upside down, so I covered it with that. And then I've got my pocket again with the transparent tape, and this is that lovely almost onion skin piece of paper. I just put that in there rather than a tag. And I like the transparent. Oh, see, that one's coming apart too. So the stapleless stapler is not holding so well when you've got too many layers. Yeah, I can only have 2 layers. This is probably 3 layers. It could even be 4 layers. It depends how many, if I put anything in between. I can't remember. It could be 2 layers, but it's pretty thick. And then of course it's going through the vellum as well, and so it's not holding so well. So that's a lesson to be learnt. If it didn't, I could give up and put some glue under there as well. You could run a little bead of glue and then do that over the top. So that's that one. And I think I did this one here, the same thing. That's some of the antique letter printed on the transparent paper. Oh no, this one I did. Oh, I've got a pocket there. And then I just made a flippy journal card there. This one here, this is a pocket. You can slide something in there. I'll leave that in there. So that's a pocket. And then we've got the envelope. This is an envelope. Just attach that there. And then a pocket on the back as well. So that's really fun. We'll put that aside. We'll make those. This is just a pocket. It's not even finished embellishing. I just folded some printed out paper the opposite direction, so it's green inside, and then collaged over it. This is similar to the other one. Oh no, this one I did like that. Let's keep these out. These need to be, they're a video as well, those ones. These are fun. These could be, so this was just a piece of book page, vintage book page. I attached it to this. No, I attached this and then I attached that, I think. And then I made a pocket there. So that could be something that would be stitched in as a page in a journal. So I put that in my journal pages. And I did the same with this one. And I put some of that transparent tape on there. And I did the same thing, and that's a pocket here as well. So maybe if you want to see me do those, just let me know. That doesn't tuck in there. But they're going to be more journal pages. I'll put those aside. Just say, do the horsey journal pages, please, and I will do them for you. How about that? Now, this one here, this is one of those book page pockets that we've done before. And again, I've attached it there as a pocket. So that's similar to the other one. So I'll put that with the other ones. If we want to have a video with those, you just let me know and I'll do that. This was the first one I did. Love the transparent tape there. It's as I said, it is shiny, but I still like it. And I put that there. Oh, I folded it over. That's really cool too. So that's another bit. We need to do that with the envelopes. So I've got a lot of those there. And I think I've done, this is a very fragile piece of paper. Oh, I love this one. This is very fragile, so I probably need to put something there. Let me just see what scraps I've got. Oh yeah, I cleared everything up because I needed to take some photographs. I need to finish them off. So I need to move everything back down in its place so I can grab stuff. Excusez-moi. Okay, got things pulled out. I chucked them all in my scrap box. Dear me, I'll have to get those all out because I wanted to use them. Because I have so many of these things printed. I found even more. You won't believe it. I found more tags. You know, the Steffi tags that he did, the wonderful tags that we're all enjoying so much. I found more downstairs. I've got so many of them. I need to print. Not print. I need to fix them all. You know, finish them up. That's what I'm trying to say. Now I've got this one here. Maybe I could stick that. Yes, that would be good. I just got to take off these white bits. It's the same deal as the other ones. And oh, I was going to refill my, I've been using my, where's my glue book? Oh, over there. Right. So yeah, just gave myself permission, because we did a stitchy video yesterday. I gave myself permission just to come up for, you know, maybe half an hour session, an hour session, and just sit and create. But there was so much noise next door that I didn't turn my video on. That's that one. So this is a very fragile piece of paper. That's an envelope there, and I put a vintage piece of paper there, and I love that. And a pocket. I love that. So that can go with the page ones, and we will do a video with those as well. And we've got to fix those. Let's do that now. So these are, I would consider all of these complete. So I need to make more, because you know what happens is I love them. Some, you know, not all of them, but some of them. I mean, I like them, but they're like more normal things like I do. Then these things are always so individual that they sort of become a little bit hoardy. Okay, so I just need to add a little bit of something here, and I know what I wanted to add, and I had it flying around, so I've just got to see if I can find it. Put the pencil over here just in case I need that. I think it's going to be here somewhere. I had these little, no, maybe it's not. They're scraps. No, they're not there. Where did I put them? I know, I thought I put them in this basket. Oh, they've fallen. Things have fallen as well. Let's bring the basket over. It's full. I need to do some collage pages. The thing is, it's full of strippy bits. So what can I could use that. I love that. Oh, that could be nice on there too. And that one wasn't what I was going to use, but anyway, we'll just make do with it. Now, I was looking for those before. Now I found them. Put them over there. Right. So I'm going to put this one. I'm going to tear it. On here. So how is everyone today? I hope you're well. I had fun working on my heart. That's actually one of the reasons why I forgot to post my video on Tuesday, because I went up and started my heart, and then all my mother-in-law's had a bit of drama with her sister. So as sisters do, but like really big drama. So she came over and sort of needed to talk about it. And so where did I put the other things? Oh, there. Yes, so that totally distracted me, and I completely forgot to post my video, which I'm very sorry about. It was ready to go, it was uploaded, everything, and I just forgot. So what I'm going to do here is I probably don't need it to be quite so deep. I should get my little tear ruler out. Sometimes, you know, when you get a bit of a mess around you, it then becomes, that's too long, sort of everything gets in the way of the tear ruler. You can't sort of fit it in because it's so long. Okay. Okay. Oh, dearie me. Put that there. I'm liking that, you know, the colour combination together. I'm going to punch my hole. I just give it a wiggle to make sure it cuts because the glue's wet. And then this one I can have something slightly bigger. Well, I don't want that because that's the same colour. So that one's not going to be any good. I don't want that. I could have, what I could have is a piece of, something blue. This could be all right. I wanted a ticket. I had one ready to go. And do you think I can find it? Do you? Do you think I know where it is? Nope. They were here until not too long ago. Anyway, we'll just make do with the scrap piece of paper. Oh, I like those colours. That's it, you see. Done. Oh, and then we had a big cleaning session yesterday. I did a bit, but my husband and my mother-in-law did the most. She needed something to distract her from her drama-ramas. And so she came over here and did work with Steffi in the garden. Not much. They just swept and washed down the patio and that sort of thing. And what did I do? I think I made book page packs and stuff like that. But I also did stuff inside as well, so that way, you know, they didn't have to do that too. So I did help. I didn't just sit on my bot and do nothing. Now this was a glue piece of this was just to remind myself of these. I don't enjoy decorating these so much because I don't like working on the diagonal. So I always just sort of put that one at the bottom of the pile. There are some things I don't enjoy doing quite so much as others. I'm sure it's the same for all of us. There's some, I have all these bits. I didn't want to throw them out. I'm thinking that could be really cute, decorated up. Just so you have a journal page. Just say like on these, when I put lovely book pages in, old book pages, and I don't necessarily want to cover them up, but I think that would be really cool just to glue on there and down the edge there and have that as a side tuck. So let's do that. I've never done that with this sort of thing before. We will need to come around. That's one of those postcards. I'm going to keep this. I'm actually going to slip that in a pocket, I think, in my ideas book. That's when we did that. That was inspired by someone on Pinterest. I'm going to put that into my ideas book and just keep the sample. And then these were leftover bits and pieces of envelope. But why would you throw that out? Because that's already a pocket. Oh, look, it's all brown inside. I hadn't noticed that before. Is that one brown inside? Usually they're just grey. That one's brown. Don't get those nice. I see Sharon Hearth on her channel. She has, I'll just take that off. She has lovely ones that have blue check in them and stuff like that. I'd love it if I opened these and they had that. And there's that one. That could be a pocket or a belly band. You never know. It could become anything. Here's a whole, these pages. Why would you throw them out? You can do fun things with them. And all of these. That's what I've been. And they have, these are lovely. These are like they're like, I think I had these for my thank yous after our wedding. I found them down in the garage, the leftover ones. And I've got the envelopes. Oh, I got a mozzie bite on my face. Oh, itchy. Naughty thing bit me. And then what are these? Oh, these are little belly band things. I don't. No, that's not, but it could be. They're little leftover bits and pieces from things. That's a belly band thing. So, look. I wouldn't throw those out because I can use them. And then that's that pocket. So, let's see. What will we put on here? I don't really want it to be a writing spot because it's just going to be on the corner. So really, I probably won't do so much book page, I don't think, because probably one of my favorite places to put it would be on a really pretty, like this is a 1700s. Ooh, that's gross. To get rid of that one. And that's gross too. I'll get rid of it. But I just want to show you. I'll see if I can clean it. If I can't, I'll put it on one of these pretty, really old pages. So I'll just chuck that down on the gown. I'll chuck it down on the gown. Yeah, so that's where I'd use it. So I probably won't use book page on it. But let's just see. This is just out of control in here now. And I'm going to have to really do some collage pages because this is just too much. It really is. There's just too much going on in here for my liking. I don't want the original writing, but I like that. I probably wouldn't necessarily use the tea dyed. I've got a strip there. And I probably will want to wrap something around the corner. I don't know that. Oh, that one. Oh, that's a bit more righty-roo, isn't it? This is not. This is pretty, but it's not big enough, you see. I'll end up putting all these little bits. That makes life very difficult if you focus on the bits. Why do I have a mosquito bite on my face? That's very upsetting. So I could just cover it in that. That would be easy peasy, wouldn't it? Easy peasy. Oh, I've got these little cute taggy things that, see, they need to go in the to-do box that inspired by my mum. And that's lovely. What's that doing in there? The things you find. And that shouldn't be in there either. Okay, lots of strips. I probably should put some, if I've got some of that width, I probably should put some tape on it and keep it as, what's it called? Washi. I was supposed to put my little bits in there, but it seems to be a bit of a free-for-all in here. Oh, that's nice. That shouldn't be in there. I love that one. Okay, and we've got a piece of fabric in there. Chuck that over there. Oh, it's exhausting. I feel exhausted. And that's pretty. Come out. You come out. Come on. And then I've got cardstocky sort of things in the bottom, mixed in with papery sort of things. That's already like a tag. Oh, and that's pretty. It's so hard to stay focused, isn't it? I just keep getting sidetracked. Finding, oh, look at all these nice things. Oh, I haven't ever done, that's from the history book that my mother-in-law gave me. And I very happily, oh, I've got some ephemera down here too. I very happily pulled it apart and kept the lovely images. She gave me a whole pile of them. And so, oh, that's a nice flower. Oh, here's a pocket. Oh, it's very interesting down here in the bottom of the box. Oh, that's what I was looking for, those, but I've got more at the top. They're at the top somewhere, but I must have moved them somewhere else. Okay. Well, okay. You're probably telling me standing there. No, you won't be standing. You'll be sitting, making something, and you'll be saying, when are you going to get on with it? Get on with it, silly woman. Okay. Well, I think I might... Oh, this piece needs to be used up. I'm sure I can find a use for this. Let's rip those bits off. We don't need them. And where is my piece? Everything just hop out of my way, please. I need to... That, I think, will fit. Even if it didn't, we can just adjust it. And I just want to fold that up and tear it off. But I don't want to tear it that way because I don't want to have the white on it. There we go. So I'm actually just going to glue that on here. So I'm going to do what Leslie does. And Leslie she's a real whiz with the glue. I'm going to use this. I'm just going to quickly whiz around. But I do try to make sure that I get glue everywhere. I'm not as whizzy. So put it on there first. I think I'll have this side on this side. Put that there. And then I flip it over and put my glue on there. Makes life a little bit easier and a little bit less, what I liked about that approach, Leslie, is a little bit less sticky book pages over there. And I did notice that it is sticking down quite well because then I go over with my card. Excuse me, where's my card? And it spreads the glue, in theory, around underneath. So it's kind of, it's very pretty, but it's plain. And I just need to fix this bit up here. And I'm going to add, certainly going to add that piece there. I've got glue all over my mat, that's the only thing. I could go onto my book page, but I'm too lazy. I wasn't feeling tired because it's not humid, but now I'm feeling tired. It's about 5, it must be nearly 5. So it could go that way or that way. And I still need to put another piece. I'm just feeling my mozzie bite for a second. Which way? I can never tell. No, it's that way. And there's a lumpy bit there, so I'll just take that bit off. And I'm going to put that there. And here I'll just use my glue stick. Right. So there we have a very simple side tuck with a leftover piece of envelope. And some people might say, why? Well, why not? You know, do you know what it is with these sorts of things? Why they're good to keep and use is because you already have a shape. You already have like a substrate that's already in a shape that you might like to use. So that's already ready to go and slide over the edge of a page and glue down. And you've got a tuck. And I think that's really cool. Or you could rip it off and you've got 2 belly bands that you could slip things into. Just making sure it's all stuck. Yeah, so I'm going to put that aside and that will go into my pocket box. Oh, and I made one more thing. I had this old, those book pages, the Italian ones, and I just made a pocket. It could be like a floating thing that you slide into a pocket, or you could just attach it down and it's a pocket for a long tag. Here we go, got one right here. That can just slide in there and peekaboo out the top. You see that? Ready to go. So that's good. That's a good one. Right. So next, what's next? So we've got rid of that piece. Put those over there, chuck that down there. Now we've got this. What would I do? See, this could also be another thing. So you could put this on your page and it can be a pocket without covering up too much of the page. Or we can close it. We can close it and it can become like a belly band. But I have this belly band, so let's work on this one here. And just start grabbing things to go in it. So what else do I have flying around? I know I've got other stuff that's incomplete here. I've got this piece here that's incomplete. It's just, see, sometimes I just collage the pages to see, just because I've got all these bits and pieces flying around. Excuse me. And so it's just stick them down on a piece of gluey paper. So I'm going to make a tag. That's going to become a tag. I'm going to just cut those down. They can become tags as well. Or side tucks. So I'll put those aside and let's trim this one down while we're here. This one we might trim down to become, oh, that mozzie bite's itchy, itchy, itchy. Trim it. You need to trim it on the, I haven't trimmed around the edges yet, so we'll just tidy it up. Oh, and it's windy. I think now with the wind it might not rain anymore because the wind seems to, you know, blow it all away. But we have had wonderful downpour. It's been just like, I felt like I was in Sydney. It made me feel at home. We don't get that very often. Hardly ever here. It's usually a flash in the pan, but it's been all day, so I've been very happy. Lulu loves it too. She's my daughter. You can tell we're related. Okay, so we're going to make this into a tag. Oh, it's already got writing space on the back. So we could do something on the front. I don't know what. What would I like to put on the front? Ah, a bit of a gas bagger today. So, let's see. Some of these, like, I could just tear down if they don't fit. Just trying to find one that I might, that covers up all that lovely writing. Not that one. I probably don't have what I want here. I've got all this stuff out, but not exactly what I'm looking for. That. Nope, it's not quite right. So she could be quite nice on there. Oh, I love those colours. I think I might put that one on there. So yes, did I tell you that the cracks, they did, there was the very fine hairline crack that we could see coming in the wall near Steph's computer. Well, we then went and checked. He's in contact with the architect that these people next door are using, because I think he must have known that was going to happen. And he had asked Steph when I was in Australia to take photographs of everything. And so anyway, he told him, and then we went around and checked everywhere to see if there were other cracks, because I said to Steffi, they've really been going at it when they've been bashing like really hard. And lo and behold, in the bathroom downstairs, the tiles are cracked all the way down to the ground. And it's not a hairline crack, it's bigger. So we had to telephone Maria's friend, my mother-in-law's bestie, because it's her place. And we told her, and she's not very happy, but she's so relieved that, you know, Steph's here and he notices those sorts of things, because she said, imagine if you guys weren't renting my place, I would never, you know, I would have just come to my place, because she's going to sell it, and I would have found these cracks and I wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. So anyway, so yes, there are, and they're going to have to be repaired. And I said to Stefano, they can do it when we leave, because we'll be going in about 3 or 4 weeks probably. We're hoping. So, you know, then will depend how long it takes us to sort of pack up. But we didn't bring everything over. It's more my work, actually. It's all the stuff I've accumulated at the antique markets down there that has to be moved. But as far as plates and stuff, we brought minimal stuff. We brought bedding and things, but some of the bedding is so old, and our bed is actually going to be bigger than the old bed was. So I have to get new sheets anyway. My sheets have holes in them. That's how old they are. Because I don't go out and buy a lot of that stuff. So, so a lot of stuff's not going back with us. I love this tag. It's very pretty. Isn't that pretty? The colours are so soft and pretty. I love it. Okay, so that's going to be like that. Itchy face. And then what I did with the other one, I think this one is a bit deeper. Do I want? The thing about it though, I might keep it big. I'm going to cut it straight. Because I was thinking, you know, like this is a nice little thing to put into a journal or tie on the outside of a journal if you're making one for someone, and then they can, you know, pull it all apart and decide what to do with it. And then this could even become, you know, glue the bottom and make it a pocket or something. You know, you can use it for something else. So that's why I'm hesitant to trim it down. It will cover my lady quite a bit, but I could put her in there. But then I got to find other things to put in there. So I could do these fit. This is very nice. This is like a linen paper. I could put that in there. So just putting a variety of things in the belly band. Itchy eye. I have this lovely paper. Oops, this is rag paper. I can tear it. I'll put this in there. Actually, I might fold this that way. We're going to call this, you know, we're going to call this the Leslie fold. This is the Leslie fold. We have a Leslie fold. So, and then I'm going to just put Leslie from 507 Willow, I always forget the rest, Willow House Journals. Okay, I'm just going to put the lid on my glue because I left it. Now I could put something, that would be very pretty on the edge of that. Down sideways, why not? Who says I can't? So what are we doing? We're doing a random what's in my basket make. Not really teaching you anything. Teaching about the cracks in the wall. Anyway, the one Steffi said the worst one, really the other one's really just a paint job. The other ones that are about. But, don't the colours work well? it's really just that the bathroom was the big issue, because if we couldn't, we went downstairs and we found spare tiles, thankfully. Isn't that pretty? So now I'm going to do something here. Oh, that's it. I'm going to put that on there. I feel like that's upside down. I think it might need to go there. It's pouring again, guys. Woohoo! I might use my glue. My paper's sticky. But if we couldn't find the spare tiles, the whole bathroom needed to be redone. And we said to the my mother-in-law's friend, we said to her, well, you know, really, maybe just get them to quantify, because she wants to sell this place after we move out, because she used to live here, but then she's got something wrong. You know, it's got a lot of stairs, and she's got problems with her, I think with her ankles, I'm not sure. So it was too hard for her to be going up and down the stairs, so she lives in another place. So she wants to sell this, and we just said, why would you bother getting it? I mean, now we found the tiles, so they can just replace the tiles. Isn't that cute? So we can just replace the tiles. Get them, like the architect said he's gonna talk to the owners and they'll have to pay for it. But they just have to replace the tiles now, because if there weren't any tiles, the whole bathroom had to be redone. The whole wall, because you can't just patch up one little bit and it'll all be different. So, and then we were like, well, if you're selling it, you know, it's quite old, like it's whoever purchases this place, if they have, of course, if they have the funds, will probably want to, you know, sort of remodernize it anyway, because it's pretty old. And so what, you know, that's silly just to, you know, get the whole bathroom redone. So then you would just quantify the damage and get them to compensate her for it, because then, of course, whoever came in might notice that there's a little crack in the tiles and not be so happy. Now, what were we doing? I was going to do something else. Just a minute. I was going to do, what was this one? Let's do this one. These two. These ones. I was going to do these. So let me see. So it was really just one of these pieces. And I'm going to trim off this bit here. Trim this off. Uh-oh, the noisy person's here. I'm going to fold this in like so. Trim off my corners, and I'm going to glue that down. Let's do the more complex one. Hi, Steffi, I'm doing a video. Just let him know. Okay. So I'm going to put this here. I could just come back tomorrow and finish it off, couldn't I? Maybe I'll do that. So I'm going to glue this down, and then I'll let this dry. That's what I'll do. I'll come back tomorrow, guys. I'm going to go down and see my husband. Okay, because it's quite late. All right. Well, there you go. You can prepare that. Well, for you, it'll be like a second. For me, it'll be a whole night. So I'll come back and do this tomorrow. See you soon. I'm back. Well, it's the next day, and I'm going to finish off this one. I can't remember what I was going to do. I was going to do something like that. This one here. So I folded that way. So we're going to find an image to fit on there. Let's see. Something that's vertical and big enough. Of course I pulled out, oh, what about this one? Can we adapt that onto there? I think I'm going to put that one on there. That one, or no, none of those are big enough, so we won't use any of those. Okay, so I think I'll put that one on there. I feel like I need a bit more of a contrast with the background, so I might take, oh, that's the ones with the birds in it. That's cool. We might use not those. Use, I don't know, that one or the other one for the flip out. Okay. So I'm just going to cover this with the scripty bit. It's very brittle paper, so it's good for collaging. Not good for making pockets with. Oops, see, just tears really easily. Now, let's see, we'll tear it across here first. Okay, so that will go there, and then I need to tear this one down. I'm going to tear it a bit more by hand, I think. There, and here. That's better. And that will go on there, and we'll just use this. That in there so the glue stays down. That there. And this I'll just trim off. And I need my little card just to swoosh it around, and it will spread the glue behind. You know, I put glue all over the back, and it will just spread it around underneath the flower, so that way it will look, you know, it won't bubble. It will be stuck. Now I wanted to take this, I'm going to hand tear it. Was it this one or was it the other one? Oh, maybe I'll do the other one. Tear that edge off, and I'm going to tear off a bit more. Now it's very fragile. Actually, I might tear that because that needs to glue on there. I might tear that straight. And we'll glue that on, but now it is fragile paper, but then I'm going to put something on the reverse side. So let's grab this glue. Don't want any lumps. Hold that down on there. We will cover that up. And then over here, I'm going to put some other paper. Oh, itchy eye. Okay. Oh, that was the one we did, yes. Oh, isn't that pretty? I could probably put something else in there. Okay. Oh, these are all the things from... Did we do that yesterday? No. No, I did those the other day off camera. Okay. Right. It's very addictive. Like, you could just sit and do this stuff all day, really. I had those things I could have used. Now I'm looking for some paper. Might put some sort of writing paper. I think I might tear this one. I'm just going to tear a little bit off that. Oh no, that edge is already torn. Let's tear across here. Oh, how did I manage that? Okay. Is that going to fit? Just. Okay, we'll put that on. I am still using my glue stick. I'm just switching it up a bit because I end up having so many glue pages. I just want to reduce the glue pages a little bit because it's just a continual getting sticky on the glue pages session. So I just sort of switch it up a little bit, which glue I use. I'm going to put that there, slightly over the edge. That's good. Okay. Fun little pocket to glue down on a journal page. And I want some of my faux aged sticky tape, which is actually old document, and I'm going to cut a piece and put that on there. Love that. Okay, I put a piece over here as well while I'm at it. In there, just pretending like it's a repair. And then here I'm going to put something a bit more decorative, I think. Let's see what I have. This one. The only thing is, it's you know, it's kind of like a perspex. It's very you know, it's plastic sort of thing, so it's not, you know, you don't rip it. I love that, but it's nice and transparent. I think that's wonderful, and that very fragile page is reinforced, and we've got our lovely botanical in there. I think that's wonderful. So I've done 2 of those. I need to make more of those, and just with scraps of paper, really. Put a bit of that on here as well. I think I'll put some down there. And it looks very pale, but then when you stick it on, you can see the colour. Love that. I love it. And that was just one of these labels that I coloured in with the Ohuhu alcohol markers, and then I just had put dots on it. I just keep all those sorts, here it is. I just keep all those sorts of things in this little pouch. Put my little bits in there so I can use them again. So that's that. Now this one we'll do in another video. We'll do this type and this type in another video. Okay, so well, I just stuck a little bit of tape on that one. That's all I did today on that one, or in this video I should say, because it's today, and yesterday we did this. So we made, this was just already like, oh I know, I needed to put a bit of something on the back. That's what I wanted to do. What colours do we have? Oh, we've got blues. So let's take a piece of this one. This is from my wallpapers, the borders, and I printed it on that transparent label, full sheet adhesive label. Oh, the electricity went off. We've been plunged into darkness. Oh, guys. Oh my goodness, Steffi was down. He's going to work in the afternoon. He was working on something on the computer, and the electricity went off, so it turned the computer off. It's a problem. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. Okay. So in here we had the tag, which I love. Just this lovely old card. We could stick something on the card, couldn't we? Do I have anything little here? You just put, oh, I think I might just glue that on there. Goes well with the colours. Okay, and that. And then this lovely, it's very old, early 1800s piece of rag paper. I think that is so pretty. I mean, it becomes all hoardy, doesn't it? You just want to keep it all. And the belly band, this band is a little bit wider than my papers, but doesn't matter. You could put a paper clip on. You could put a paper clip on with a charm. Just sort of position it the way you want to see it. I think that's so pretty. So you could just put, the electricity went off.
Yeah, just like it,
and
was working and
oh no, and then sometimes it corrupts the files. Okay, so that's that. Love that. We did this one. We just finished this one off today. And did I do anything else? I must have done something else. I showed you these. I know I showed you those. I'd already done those. Is that all I got done? That. We did all of, just showed you those. See, that's coming up there. I'm going to have to repair that. I'll put some glue under it. So you can't go through too many layers with the thing. So those I had already done, all of those. So they're not from this video. And that I done. And that, oh, I put the tops on those too. I thought I did more. Oh well. I guess it's not a race, is it? But all those things were prepared. Nothing else flying around? Oh, well, let's just do something with these. I did a little bit of mark making on them. Would like to stick something on that. I think I'll stick that on there. You can write on the other side. Let's just use this glue because that's all sticky there. In the spirit of finishing things off. Oh, that's what I didn't want to have happen. But anyway, we'll put that on there. Clean this. And we will grab a little bit of tape. And I'm going to fix that up in a second. And that's like that. So let's find something little. It's pretty. That's a possibility. That one's too big. Too big. I only have big things here. All too big. That's not too big. Oh, the little bird. That's a good one. Okay, no. Love the bird. I think I'll stick the bird on there. That's it. Okay. Turn this over and glue on here. So these are cute little things to go in the little mini envelopes. Okay, so what I need to do here is I don't like the corners, so I'm going to snip those off. I like the look of the cut off corners, or rounded, but I prefer them actually more geometrical. Then I wanted to go here. I did want to finish these, so we'll do that before I end my video. Some little pieces of that. It's just going to go everywhere now. I seem to have figured out how to peel it off too, without struggling. Okay. And yeah, I think I'll just leave those as they are. Cute. And they can go into a little envelope. So that's all I did, I think, in this video. It's those. I can't remember what I did yesterday. And then we've got that one from... I showed you a lot of the things that I'd made. I think that's what took such a long time. But anyway, I'll be back again and do some more. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.